Good morning, everyone. So it's time for your monthly fitness minute. I'm Sam Stevens, and I'm sorry I'm not able to be at the presentation today, but today we're going to talk about an oldie but a goodie, one of your favorite exercises, or if it's not right now, something that should be in your repertoire soon. We're going to talk about the push-up. I know, a lot of you out there are thinking to myself, push-ups. You can do those till the cows come home, and what's the big deal? I'd much rather do it on a hammer strength equipment. I'd much rather load up this puppy with a bunch of weight. I'd much rather use dumbbells. Push-ups are boring, but I'm here to tell you that I've been doing lots and lots of push-ups, and the variability that you have with a push-up far surpasses anything you can do on a bench press. Real quick, before we get started, quiz. What did you learn from last time regarding antioxidants? What is the best food to eat for getting your maximum dose of daily antioxidants and color? Anyone? Anyone? Mr. Warwick, no, I'm afraid Skittles is not it, but I'm glad you did remember. Anyone else? Indeed, it is eating the rainbow. I know, it's a little bit weird statement, but you want to eat all the colorful foods that are out there, get all those phytonutrients in there. All right, enough cheese ball for today. The push-up. Why do we want to use the push-up? Most people immediately gravitate toward this exercise right here, called the bench press. Right here, we're doing a bench press, but let me point something out about this exercise. Quickly, the bar pushing down here, you have your shoulders, your body. How many exercises do we honestly do laying on our back? No smart aleck answers, please. Not many. However, once we stand up and we start to do a push-up, we get rid of this bench. Let's see what happens, okay? Push-ups. We're talking about scapular stability. Scapula, these things behind the shoulder that cause our humerus to insert into our connect to our rib cage. We're talking about core support. We get into a push-up. We're now in front leaning rest, one of my favorite positions here. You have lots of power. You have lots of support building right in here. You have scapular contraction. You have to work just to stay here. Much more functional. Common errors with the push-up are what I call the camel. You got people up here like this. We have the seal. People doing like this. Really, what you want to be able to do? 3 points of contact. Your hands, your toes, and what I like to say is your sternum, okay? Watch. You go down, all the way down, all the way up. Common errors are right here. How many people have you seen doing this? Lots of people. Next time you try them for added intensity, get right down, all the way down, all the way up, all the way down, all the way up. So, talking about form, that's it. Incomplete. The different form posture things. How can we make push-ups variable? Hand position. That is first. Normally, we would go right into wide grip push-up right here. And it's working one style of muscle group. It's going to work more of the pectorals, the shoulders, but if you want variation, put your hands close together right under your shoulders, squeeze the elbows together. Same form, right here. If you want something different, bring your hands even closer. I know a lot of people are familiar with the diamond style push-up right here. Again, working different muscle groups, same form. You want some more variation? Turn your hands out right here. You have a whole new challenge just trying to get your hands out and up and out and up. Okay, so there's hand position. We're moving right along because I know you're starting to get antsy. You want to do some yourself. Foot position. What do we have with foot position? Normally, to make things more challenging, you might elevate your feet. So now you have an incline. But if you're looking just to be able to have a little bit easier push-up, elevate your upper body on your knees. You're right here. I'm trying to give all sorts of intensity variations. We're starting to really rack up the numbers here. As we keep moving along, foot position, you can get really complex and start doing one foot sort of stuff. So lift one foot up. Again, same form. Opposite foot up. You start doing a variation where you start to twist, do a bird dog. So you come up into a bird dog, come down, opposite bird dog, up, opposite bird dog. Start to get lots of, as you can see, breathing and metabolic intensity going on. I got about 4 more. Different variations. Dynamic push-ups. Let's add some ballistic, some motion to this. The first thing you can do is, I'll come back to that. It's called a T push-up. It's a T because you finish in a T position right here. Down, T. Obviously you're going to come back down into the opposite T. Down, up. Lots of support going on here. You can vary this by slaying your feet out, doing all sorts of different stuff with that. We start to get even more intense. Ballistic push-ups or clappers. Seriously, you are simply going to push the ground away, throw a clap in there, or one of my personal favorites is try to leave the ground entirely. And that will get your heart rate right up there. A couple more things and we'll be all done. As you can see, the push-up, tremendous exercise, lots of variability, lots of strength and conditioning. The final thing I'll note are using some implements. I'm going to disappear from camera for 2 seconds. I'll be right back. Hang with me. How about the nutrition quiz for the day? One more. Who can name the orange coloring in a carrot? Yes. Mr. Who do we have out there? How about Chief Hatchet? You're right. It's beta-carotene. Nice work. Okay, moving right along. Implements. You can raise your hands, put them on dumbbells, and now we have some other ballistic and dynamics. We have a row / push-up. Very complicated. Actually, not complicated, very difficult. We also have, obviously, you just put your hands in the dumbbells. The last two things I'll show are to do plate loaded. If you are looking to increase your strength, numbers, and in fact, I just had a couple testimonials here. Several people said they increased their total numbers by many, not by doing lots of push-ups, but by doing this maneuver right here. Take a plate. Here's the setup. Pay attention, okay? It can be a 5-pound plate, 10-pound plate, 25, 35. Simply get it up here, squat down, hands out, in push-up position. Same form, right? Feet, toes, and sternum. When you're done, grab the plate, get it down, and you're done. Very nice. The last two things, from an implement perspective, are, you never thought you could have so many variations on a push-up, did you? Everyone remember this? We used this probably during some of our presentations 2 years ago. It's the TRX, the suspension trainer. If you're looking for another implement here, you hook one of these up. That's a separate class. We'll do that later. And you can do suspended push-ups on the straps. These are tremendous. You get yourself in position, down and up, and you have a little bit of squeeze action. Squeeze, down and up. That's a TRX push-up. And last but not least, you can put your hands in there or you can put your feet in there. Don't try this at home. You start to get into an elevated position. And again, you have now a modification of one of my favorites, the handstand push-up, which of course, last but not least, you can do a handstand push-up. I'm not going to try that anywhere around here because I don't want to bust the mirrors, but folks, that's about it. I've gone for about 10 minutes. I've hit my list. I'm sure some of you all have done some of those before, but please remember, when in doubt, try a push-up. You will get stronger. I'm just demoing, panting, breathing hard, sweating. All good stuff. Get to it. Have a great day, and I'll see you next time. Take care. Signing out.